Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to our Monday night train driving live, where tonight we're doing a different sort of train driving. Recently we've been doing some Train Sim World 6. We've done all sorts of different routes, and we even investigated driving steam engines and across the USA. But tonight we're not in the UK, we're not in the USA. We're going over to a completely different land altogether. Hello everybody, how are you doing? No, I'm not dressed up. I can't dress up every live stream. This isn't a dress up channel. This is a gaming channel. Yeah, I can't, no. Plus, this might be 1 week. You never know, we might be just doing this for 1 week. Yes. We're not, no. This isn't the Dress Hellish Up in Whatever You Like channel. But we will potentially be doing some charity stuff throughout the course of this year. We do like doing charity things in this channel, don't we? We have raised over £20,000 for charity over the course of this channel. So, yeah. Isn't the Isle of Sodor meant to be in the UK somewhere? Maybe. I don't know if you'd still count it as UK, whether they have their own government or not. I have no idea. Brandon has indeed noticed, yes. The retro counter is incorrect. Yes, we have surpassed 44,000. In fact, pretty soon we're going to be at... well, no, not pretty soon. Actually, no, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. But we have currently got a palindrome. It is... I don't know if this button will work. Let's have a look. There it is. We're at 44,044. How cool is that? That's pretty cool, isn't it? But yes, between Great Britain and the Isle of Man, apparently. Okay. Yes. So it's something that we will be doing tonight. We're going over to see Thomas and friends. The game is nearly ready to launch. I'm not. It's been... oh, right. So last week... Oh, God. Right. Last week, everything went wrong. And it caused me to be late to pretty much everything. This week, so far, and I know it's only Monday, everything's going right. And it's causing me to be late to everything. Right? So many different things to look at and handle and sort out. They're all brilliant and fun things. Like, for example, I got an email today from a developer. That's not so strange, right? Because normally developer emails come in two flavors. Either one, you have contacted a developer about something and there is a small chance they actually reply, and they do. The other flavor of a developer contacting you is usually through some sort of marketing agency, marketing their new games and stuff. This email was neither. This email was an email, not through a marketer or anything like that. It was direct from Introversion Software. And it was a thank you email and a reach out about my video on The Last Starship. Now, if you haven't seen that, it was great fun. I am looking forward to going back to it at some point. And what was it? Yes, there we go. They just wanted to say thank you for the video, and they said that they had an amazing launch of The Last Starship. Now, they've done update 23, which I think is their first update since version 1 came out. But it's just so nice to get a direct, like, not unprovoked, that's the wrong word. Like out of the blue. I didn't contact them. But yeah, they've got their next update out, and I've seen the beginning of the update video. I haven't had a chance to watch the rest. It's a shame they're not developing Prison Architect 2. To be honest, I'd rather they go on and develop other things. Okay. Yes, the original Prison Architect devs contacted me unprompted. That was it. That's what I probably want. People whose first language is not English is telling me how to English. That's how good my English is. But yeah, it was an unprompted email, and they wanted. But at the beginning of that video, of the update video that I haven't seen the rest of yet, they were saying how they were a little bit. I think they said worried about the amount of people that seem interested in the game, and that they were hoping that was just because most people were getting fed up of like early access and wanted to wait until the game came out. And apparently, it seems like that was the case, because once the game was out, they got a big bit of interest compared to what. So sounds good. Sounds good. Let's do the retro counter. You guys can chip in with your questions and stuff. Does this mean we get a 4 tag? No, we're not getting a tag every time the numbers are the same. That was a special thing for the 3s. I think we're sold out of them now. We'll do a 50k tag. I think 50k is a big enough number to have a tag for, and we'll probably do some sort of celebration. So everybody, subscribe now. Subscribe now. For the 50k tag. There we go. Let's get that 9 off there. We don't need that 9. Come on, you little. There we are. Get a 0 on. Ugh. You do realise when we get to 50,000, I'm not sure if I've got enough zeros. So we're going to have to go from 49,000 straight to 51,000. There we go. There we go. That's better. Ooh. Fantastic, eh? Yeah. Oh, pyjamas. There's your pyjama preview of the evening. Yes. 50 watching. Hello, everybody. Welcome. So, we're going to rattle. We've done the hellos. We're going to use an O. Oh, yeah. You know what? Some of them I think are O's. O's for the garden gate. No? I know. Straight to. Oh, yeah. I could go to 50,000 and just do the 1. Yeah, that would do it, wouldn't it? Anyway, yeah, let's do some of the newsy bits and then we'll crack on with what's going on. So, hello, I'm Master Hellish. Welcome. We're going to be doing some of the Thomas and Friends something tonight. I hope none of the devs are watching. I'm butchering the name of the game. I haven't even started. Recently, I've done some videos. That's what I do. I do videos. Apparently, one of them's missing. Well, what? Oh, I think I changed the thumbnail, didn't I? That wasn't the last video I did, though, was it? What was the last video I did, everybody? Can you guys remember? Can anybody remember without looking? What was the most recent videos I've done? Now, the problem is that my video list has upcoming videos and preview videos. Oh, it was the Did I Cheat in Potato Whiskies? Ah, you cheaty one. Yeah, where is it? Let's find that. That was an interesting video to make because I wasn't sure whether I was going to make it or whether I needed to make it. But you know what? I thought, let's turn this over to the community. Let's do a little video about it. And let's see what they have to say. And there was another one as well. Oh yeah, it was the season 12 preview. Well, where's the cheaty one? It was an OpenTTD spotlight video, I think. Yes, there it is. Boop. And you know what? While I am here, let's change this one, because before that I did the OpenTTD season 12 part 2 trailer, which has now been set to unlisted. Ooh. Now the reason for this is I kind of do a mini premiere of the trailer, so that everybody who has their finger on the button, gets to see it. But now I just make it so that oh my goodness, that's massive. Why is it so big? There we go. So yeah, so there's a season 12 trailer, part 2 trailer. The Spiff and Brit very, very kindly did the voiceover for the season 12 part 1 trailer. You manually edit the scene. Yes. So these don't pop up automatically. No, before most live streams, if I remember, I come in here and I change these manually every time. There might be a way I could do it automatically, but it would be relatively complicated and rely on APIs and algorithms and potentially. So, yeah, that can just go away. All I'm doing is I'm just pointing 2 images to my recent thumbnails that I've got. Yeah. You have no idea who did the voice for part 2. I will admit, they've got a much smaller YouTube channel than the Spiff and Brit. However, that's not a difficult thing. It's very easy to have a YouTube channel smaller than the Spiff and Brit. The Did anybody recognise the voice for the season 12 trailer part 2? Is it posted anywhere? I think it is. Did I not post it? Oh, I thought I announced it. Let's go back. Yeah, it's posted in announcements, right? So even though I've put it as unlisted, it still went out on social media as an announcement of, hey, season 12's coming. And of course, it will run at the beginning as the trailer for each one, right? Yeah. So if you go to the scheduled stream for the next season's 12 stream, you will see it there as well. So it's not like completely hidden. If you saw the announcement, or if you go to the live stream, it's that Brandon's like, oh my god, it's him! I know, right? How cool is that? Brandon's immediately lost his mind. Tony Blair. What? That's a reference I haven't heard in a long time. Is that why he's on the... No, he's just been... He's been on the Discord on and off for a while. But I messaged him and I was like, come on. Yeah. Hey, Jacob. Welcome. So yes, there we go. Right. Save the image to a fixed location, then you always get the fastest and correct version on correct position. Saving the image to a fixed location. Yeah, what I could do is that every time I release a video, I could then overwrite a particular image and like save it in a particular location. Is it your footage? Yes. They just did the voiceover. The same as when Spiff did the part 1 video. Spiff just did the voiceover for me. So I wrote the script, sent it to Spiff. Spiff recorded it, sent the voice back. I made the trailer. And then it's exactly the same this time. I wrote the script, sent them the script. They recorded the voice. I made the trailer. Okay. Now, before we continue down the rest of the news, preview team are going to be getting something a little bit special. This, I don't know whether it'll be later today or tomorrow, but they will be getting a preview of a Viewer Plus video. And this will be the first time the preview team have ever got a preview of the Viewer Plus video, because Viewer Plus videos tend to be very off the cuff. It's all very behind the scenes. But they're going to be getting a special full cut of something else that's coming out on the main channel. So, in order for me to make sure that the version 1 is correct enough, then the preview team are going to be checking that out. If they're happy with it, it'll go to the Viewer Plus team. And then the final cut will go public to everybody. Everything I do is special. Alright, extra special. Okay. Right, where were we? Videos, yes, we've done that. We've talked about recent videos. What's next? Here we go. So we have a monthly giveaway on the go at the moment for a SimCity bundle on GOG. If you want to take part in that bundle, in that giveaway, you need to go to portal.masterhellish.net. That same place is the way to interact with the live stream apart from the chat. So it's got giveaways and voting and other things, right? There should be a link in chat. Oh, the button works. Brilliant. So go to the portal. If you're not registered on the website, get yourself registered, because you can also gather Hellish points up and stuff. Community gaming nights will be coming back on the Variety channel sometime soon-ish. But we have a vote up on the Community Gaming Night channel where you can have your say of what you want to do next. So make sure you're on the Discord, you're on the Community Gaming Night channel on the Discord, and make sure you've got the role, okay? So you can take part in the vote. The Master Hellish Open DDD server is still doing Fur's Toyland. It's a bit ridiculous. We're going to be switching it up and changing it around. And where are we now? We're Monday. So maybe later in the week. We'll see how things go. I have a particularly busy week this week. But don't worry, it's all good stuff. If you're watching a video or stream and you see something funny or interesting, make sure you clip it. Helps me out. And remember, that if you want to buy games, especially on GOG, you can help me out that way as well. By using my affiliate link, I get a kickback when you spend the money on the site. Now, also, of course, don't forget to like the stream if you're enjoying it and subscribe for more Open T2D, trains, other games and retros, train simulation, transport, and sometimes spaceships. I really need to make that shorter, don't I? What do I say? Retro-inspired, trains, transport, strategy, simulation, and sometimes spaceships. That should be just the title across everything. I think we've covered everything. I think we have. So there we go. So whether it is through Twitch subs or YouTube memberships or Viewer Plus, thank you very much for supporting the channel. I think we need to go and do some trains now. Yeah? Friend the Man says, speaking of Viewer Plus, hit the button, and if we get more than 50 likes, a Friend the Man's going to gift 2 Viewer Plus subscribers. And Coding wants a train whistle. Here we go. It's a train whistle for you. There we go. Fantastic. And remember, if you want your own train whistle or other Master Hellish merch, you can just pop over to the store. And there is. Go over to the store, store.masterhellish.net. Got a bunch of stuff on there. Yeah. What is your favourite train and why is it Thomas? Good one, Kevin to be. Wouldn't spaceships fall under transport? Probably. It's a very specific sort of transport. Not too late for once. We've been making sure that people have had time to join the stream and do the news and let people know what's going on. Simulation, space, and old school. Maybe. It's a bit difficult. I wanted to do a little diagram. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find my proof of concept. Oh, I've got it here. Right. So this, let me show it on screen. Oh, it's huge. Oh, it's much bigger than I was expecting it would be. Oh, hang on. There we go. This is the proof of concept for... Where am I? Here we are. For kind of like the channel focus, right? And I wanted to turn this into like a secondary logo. Maybe a banner thing that I could put on the top of the website and the top of the YouTube channel. In addition to like the Master Hellish logo, right? Because you've already got the logo, the Hellish H. The banner doesn't need to reiterate that. So I thought if I could do this in a really good way, then that would be a good way to frame the content of the channel. And I like this, but it needs taking to the next level. This is a proof of concept only. And I've spoken to a couple of people about turning this into a proper logo. And unfortunately, it hasn't resulted in anything yet. There was one person that I thought was going to do the job, and in the end, all they did was take what I'd done and they made it black and white. You do like that logo? I mean, it is quite good, right? It's quite good, but instead of it being 3 in a triangle, it needs to be 3 in a row. And yeah, I think track instead of lines is probably something that needs to be... Yeah, and it's supposed to say retro and retro-like, not retro games. Trains and transport and strategy and simulation. So that's kind of like the focus of the channel, right? So the logo needs a Guild Games Junction. Yeah. No, well, yeah. So it's kind of meant to be like a secondary logo. Needs to be a Venn diagram. You know, that's actually what inspired it. That's actually how it started. It started as a Venn diagram because I was working through... Here we go. Well, here we go. It's tangent time. We haven't even got into gameplay yet, and we're going on tangent time. But don't worry, it's not a big one. So yeah, about 12 months ago, I was working through the kind of improvement strategy of my channel and my focus of what I was doing. And I was going through many documents and stuff like that and working things out. And as I was going through it, one of the things I did was trying to figure out the focus of the channel. So I had lots of different lists of things that I wanted to be in the channel, and I was crossing bits out that I thought shouldn't be in the focus. And then I kind of worked out that I've got some things that I would like to be part of the channel focus, but not necessarily every bit of it has to be. So, yeah. Going on the tangent, this stream's going off the rails. Oh, yes. Too many words for a logo. Well, what you got to remember is it's not a logo, right? I've already got my logo. I'm happy with my logo. Both the kind of logo version and the banner-ish logo of the same thing. What I'm looking for is like it's more of a banner image, right? What I was thinking is that potentially artwork could be made behind it that kind of depicted all of those different things as well, right? So it's kind of the focal point of a banner or banner image, right? Possibly both. And so yeah, that and as part of what I was doing of working out where I wanted the channel to sit and where I wanted to focus and all those sorts of things, I did a Venn diagram of the result of my thoughts. That Venn diagram then ended up turning into this, and I want that turning into like a banner. Yeah. Why do you want them themed on a line instead of a triangle? Because in the places where it's bound to be most likely to be displayed, it will be a banner sort of size, a rectangle. So, right, hang on a second. Let me find the channel. And then we'll get on with the game, right? I almost promise. Oh, dear. I don't like to promise things. So, for example... Oh, no, wrong screen. Where's my show the viewers this screen? There it is. There it is. Right. Is that going to work? Yes, right. Button. So, on this page here, right, you can see that... Oh, no. We've got the logo. That's the logo. Then you've got the text, the logo text, as a banner. And it's a thing across the top, right? So that's why it needs to be a line rather than a triangle. It can't be a big square image because I'm keeping the logo. The logo is the logo and it's not changing. This is to kind of complement the existing artwork that we've got and kind of be mixed into everything, right? You can see I'm live there. If we click, oh, we're going to have Streamception. Oh, no, we're going to have an advert because I'm not logged in. All right, Graham. So, yes, that's why. Probably on the top of the website and things like that as well. So, again, this is probably the fourth time I've said it. If anybody thinks they can help me out with that, let me know. What am I doing? Oh, yes. The game. How would you guys like me to go and play a game? Hey, that sounds like a good idea, doesn't it, eh? Sounds like a good idea to play a bit of a game. Right. I'm going to load the game. We're going to get a scene up and running for the game. This is... Thomas and Friends. Part of Dovetail Games and all that. And we won't need Cam 2 tonight. And we're going to get the game capture going and the audio. Counter for starting game, 30 minutes. You know what? Something I don't have for my live streams is timestamps. It'd be great to have somebody do some timestamps. Yeah, the reason why you could see Cam 2 is because I copied the scene from Train Sim World 6. Because this is a one-off, I didn't really get a chance to create a dedicated scene, but I will do. I'm hearing some very strange noises at the moment. Right, where is it? There we go. Now, we don't know where I need to be on the screen to, like, not block anything. So I'll start up here, and we'll see if we have to move it around in a bit. Yeah. Yeah, I know that's one of the brilliant thing about the live streams is the chatty bits. Yeah. This isn't this is the Steam version. Yeah. It looks like scrambled egg. Suppose it does really, doesn't it? Right. Let's see what we've got here. I'm going to skip login. And here we go. Isn't that cool? Thank you, Steerpipe System. Yeah, but like I was just saying, it'd be quite nice to have timestamps. Very loud. Oh, sorry. Yes. There you go. I kept seeing things pop up about this, and I thought, was it a mod for Train Sim World or something? No, it's not its own game. Yeah, it is its own game. It's made by the same people, and I'm pretty sure it uses the same engine. But yes. Yeah, I still remember some as well. Right then. It looks like there's a place for us to start here. And I think this might be the tutorial. So we'll have a look. You don't think we're getting high vis for this one? We'll get 75 viewers. I'll put the high vis on for you. How's that? Hey there, welcome. So, we've got the options of home, timetables, challenges, photos, news, and settings. Now, I've already been in the game to make sure that it runs okay and that I've got the right resolution. Didn't actually get the resolution right to begin with, but it's okay now. I've managed to fix that. And I think we should just follow the story. So here we go. There's an introduction. Learn the key steps needed to drive Thomas and take your first steps towards becoming an expert driver. I'll just knock the game down a little bit. You know what? Once we get going, we might find that... And I mean, that's the menu music, right? We turn the menu music right down, then the sound effects and stuff might be alright. Oh, that's gone much quieter. I can barely hear it. One extreme to the other. Yes. Does it tell you to not fall off the train completely? Blah. I don't think there's any proof that I did that last week. I don't think there's any proof at all. Right then, let's do the introduction. This music sounds familiar. It's the same as City Skylines, I think. Oh, here we go.
Hello there, and welcome to Farquhar Station. Before you can start your adventures on the island of Sodor, you will need to learn how to drive one of my engines. And I could think of none better than Thomas. In this short introduction, you will be taken through every step needed to make sure that Thomas is a really useful engine. And I'm sure you'll be an expert driver in no time. Would you like to learn how to drive Thomas? Press the yes button to continue learning how to play. Or if you feel you are ready, press the no button to begin exploring Sodor. You can play this introduction again at any time by choosing the introduction to Sodor.
Right then, so I'll probably in general not speak over the introductions and stuff. Doesn't Thomas drive himself? I think it's a collaborative effort. Yeah. Yeah, there's a few different eras from Thomas, isn't there? Yeah. Alright, fine. Yeah, alright. Put the high vis on. You can't drive trains unless you're wearing the proper equipment now, can you? Right, which way around is this? Oh, I've got the arm stuck. Where's it gone? There, oh, biscuits. I've twisted it. Today in Hellish's live stream, Hellish decides he needs to learn how to get dressed. There you are. 41 years old. You think I know how to dress myself, wouldn't you? Here we go. Here we go. There we are. There we are. Fully model. Right. Next lesson. Trousers. No, I can't do trousers. I fall over. Are we getting a bit of stuttering on stream, or is it just my preview? Before we carry on. Because my preview is kind of jerky, but nobody's mentioned it in chat, so presumably the stream's okay. I'm not sure. I'm going to do a bit of this. No stuttering. Looks fine. Yeah, my preview on YouTube seems to be perfectly fine, but OBS is having a complete hissy fit. It does not like this game. Okay, let's carry on. Let's carry on. I'm sure it'll be fine. Here we go. Right, yes, let's do the tutorial, please.
Hello, driver. Climb on board, and we can get started.
Follow the markers in front of you, as they will guide you to Thomas's cab steps.
Right. Yeah, it's just on the preview. I've got a hellish preview, yeah. So, as we do this, right... do the Macarena just to be sure. Did you realise that the Macarena can be done to pretty much any song in the universe? Yeah. Even Thomas the Tank Engine. Right, you may notice a lot of similarities between this and another very interesting train game we've been playing recently. Oh, yes. Right. No, it's not a train sim mod. This is a full separate game. Here's Thomas. We're on tracks. There's, yeah. And we've got tracks down here. There is a lot of motion blur. Oh, in the movement. Oh, I don't like that myself. Is there anything we can do it in the main? No, I don't want to quit. Settings. Display. Motion blur. Turn everything off. No? Oh, never mind. Right, carry on. Let's do what it tells us to. We've got to go to the marker.
Before you can climb the steps, you will need to check if the cab door is open. If you can see that the cab door is closed, you can open it by first looking at it and then pressing the button shown on the screen.
Oh dear, I'm covering up some of the text. Do you guys want me over here instead? There we go, let's try that. Yeah, oh yeah, Ringo. Right, I've opened the door, we can step up.
This is Thomas's cab. Here you will learn the controls needed to drive Thomas. Let's get started by first moving over to the driving position.
Okay, driving position.
If you want a better view of your train or the line ahead, you can change between inside and outside camera views at any time while driving. For now,
Look at that.
you can change between this view and the inside cab view at any time by pressing either of the controls shown here.
I never noticed what a tiny tender he has. Yeah, they do have
There are
drivers
many
all the time.
locations on the railways of Sodor where lines separate or join together. These involve a network of points that set the direction the train will be travelling. On the main line, most of these points are controlled by the closest signal
83.
box. However, there are yards and junctions that require the points to be set manually.
Alright, if we get over 100 watchers, I will
Thomas's
put the hat on.
friends, Annie and Clarabelle, are waiting at the station
Oh,
platform.
Annie and Clarabelle are there.
In order to reach Annie and Clarabelle, you will first need to switch the points so that it's set to the correct track.
They've just got
You
me to
can
get on
set
the train and
points
now they
by
want to get back
climbing
down
down
again.
out of the cab, walking over and interacting with it.
Right, fair enough. Right, I've just got up here. I've got to get back down again now. Right, get off the... There we go. Right. I'll just jump down. There's no sprint in this. You can... Either I'm very wide or the hitbox for that pole is very big. Okay, fair enough. Whatever. So obviously, this game is geared to younger people, but it's still got all the, well, not all, but a lot of the kind of feel of Train Sim World, right? Right. Clink, like, they're using the same engine for sure, right?
You can also change the points on the map, which can be accessed by pressing the key shown now.
Does anybody recognise these maps from any other game, potentially? Yes. Let's go back to Thomas. Yeah. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a little crane. Can I operate it? No, but it looks very rusty, so probably won't work anyway. Right, come on, Thomas. There we go. Sit down. Can I close the door?
Excellent work so far. The junction is now correctly set. So it is time to move Thomas out of the siding and over to Annie and Clarabelle.
What? Let me shut door. Oh, there we go. I can shut door now.
To move Thomas forward, press and hold the button shown now on the screen to increase the throttle.
Right. So we have... Okay, so a lot of the cab looks extremely similar. You've gone all Yorkshire hellish. Yeah, I do pick up accents by accident sometimes. I do apologise for that. Look, almost looks like a mod. I know, right? So yes, yeah, there's a lot of things that look very similar. The river, I think that's the reverser. I don't think we use it. It doesn't seem to let me grab these. It wants me to use the button, I think. Oh, that's a little easy. I mean, it is going to be easier, isn't it? Okay, right. Oh, I've got to hold it down?
Well done. You're doing a good job so far.
There's a whistle.
To slow Thomas down, press and hold the button shown to begin applying the brakes.
Okay, the controls are a bit weird. Where's my speed? Oh, it wants us to continue. So it. Why would we want to slow down? Right, I've got to... These seem to be speed restrictions. Oh, I've got quite a way to go yet. So it's one button for just speeding up and one button for slowing down. You don't have to do all the other controls that you had to do previously. Yeah, time for a train whistle. See, you press it once. Let's see how close we can get to this. There we go. Kurt did the train whistle. Here we go. Fantastic. Continue playing. Oh, is it because... Or is that it? We just had to go down the line, stop and start. Okay. I failed? What did I do? I've only done the first little... I went over around the waypoint. Oh, surely there's got to be a little bit of leeway, right? Right, we'll skip past that.
Hello there, and welcome to Farquhar Station. Before you can start your adventures on the island of Sodor, you will need to learn how to drive one of my engines. And I could think of none better than Thomas.
Right, how do I skip this
In
then?
this short introduction, you will be taken through every step needed to make sure that Thomas is a really useful engine.
No idea what's
And
going on
I'm
there.
sure you'll be an expert driver in no time.
Surprisingly, I've seen multiple streamers fail on this tutorial.
Would you like to
I know,
learn
right?
how to drive Thomas? Press the yes button to continue learning how to play. Or if you feel you are ready, press the no button to begin exploring
I really
Sodor.
didn't think it was
You
going to
can
be
play this introduction again
that
any
difficult.
time by choosing the introduction to Sodor.
Right, come on, right. Let's get it right this time.
Hello, driver.
I was
Climb
60
on
feet
board,
away.
and we can get started.
Train driver off. Why we got a train driver fail compilation for this?
Follow
Oh,
the markers
right,
in
fine.
front of you.
Right, in theory though,
Before,
we should be able to do these bits quite quickly.
if you want a better view of your train or the line ahead,
Oh, that's it.
you can change between this view and the inside
You're
cab
supposed
view
to
at
stop
any
where the
time,
yellow arrow is
pressing
pointing.
Either of the controls
The
shown
pop-up
here.
says stop and wait is actually a signal. Yeah, I see.
There
I
are
went
many
to the point where it
locations
said
on the
stop and
railways
wait.
of Sodor,
And then-
where lines
yeah.
separate or join together. These involve a network of points that set the direction
Tell you
the
what, while
train
they're
will be
yapping on,
travelling.
I'm going to have a drink. If you want to get yourself some
On
drink,
the main line, most of
feel
these
free
points
to
are
grab some with
controlled by
my
the closest signal
with my
box.
code, eh?
However, there are yards and junctions that require the points to be set manually.
Is my widget not popping up?
Thomas's friends Annie and Clarabelle are waiting at the station platform.
Maybe.
In order
it's
to
just
reach
delayed.
Annie and Clarabelle, you will first need to switch the points so that it sets the correct
There must be a
track.
skip button.
You can set the points by climbing down out of the cab,
Not
walking
delete,
over
shift,
and interacting with it.
Oh, I think I might have pressed something then. How does Wraith mix with not water? Untested, Steerpipe Sister. Untested. Alright, so I made the mistake of misinterpreting the two different signs.
You can also change the points on the map, which can be accessed by pressing the key shown now.
So, do I have to... No, steps and ladders. Clearly you need to mix it with milk. No. Milk, there are special ones for milk. I've not had any of them because I'm not as fond of that idea. Right.
Excellent work so far. The junction is now correctly set. So it is time to move Thomas out of the siding and over to Annie and Clarabelle.
There we go.
To move
I don't know
Thomas
if Wraith-
forward,
Wraith threw
press and
milkshake or
hold the button shown now on the screen to increase the throttle.
Now, I'm just going to do a test pop-up because I didn't see the Wraith pop-up. Did you guys see the Wraith pop-up? There it is. Well, it worked that time. Maybe I just didn't press the button properly. Right, what are we doing? We're going forward.
Well
There we go.
done. You're doing a good job so far.
Let's see if we can get upside down.
To slow Thomas down,
No, but we can get
press
under the
and
train.
hold the button shown to begin applying the brakes.
Right, so let's read it correctly this time. It says go. That was a go via. Right. Can you get run over by your own train? Maybe, I don't know actually. Right, so the words up here, right, said stop and wait, I think. Right, but I was like, oh, I need to go there and stop and wait. But actually, I should have been targeting this here. Which, there we go.
As you can see, the throttle has
Got
returned
it.
to zero. This means that Thomas is now ready to travel in either forward or reverse.
Okay, so there's no reverser, it's simplified.
To make Thomas reverse, tap the control shown on screen until the direction arrow on the hood points down.
Oh! Oh, so there is a reverser. Oh, there is a reverser. It was just already set to forward. So there is a reverser. There is some sort of throttling and there is some sort of brake. But, like, the train will always travel at a constant speed when you're not pressing one of the buttons. So it is a simplified version. Right. We need to head backwards. There we go. Right.
Remember to slow down when approaching Annie and Clarabelle. You should be going
I can't
at no
speed my
more than
speedometer.
5 miles per hour when attempting to couple to coaching stock and troublesome trucks.
Oh, right. Okay. We need to make sure we're not going too fast when we get there. Right. I've got 200 yards to go. Slowing down a little bit. Slowing down a little bit more. 70 yards. Can't see anything out of Thomas. Can I use the lean controls? No. Oh, God. I can't see anything. Stop. Okay. I tried to lean out the window. I ended up looking out the other side. Here we go. Did it!
Hello, Annie. Hello, Clarabelle. Hello, Thomas.
To allow passengers to climb aboard, you will first need to open the passenger doors.
Oh, we have to open the
using
doors.
the controls shown on the screen.
There we go. Now, in this one, I don't open the wrong doors. By default, the controls are simplified, but I believe there's an expert mode where you can change it to the Train Sim World controls.
There are other cameras available to use during your adventures on Sodor. Let's look at another one now.
Okay, another camera.
Using the button shown on screen, change to the free camera.
There we go, this is a free camera. Right, and what else can we do? We can also press key 8. I accidentally pressed
You
9.
are now using the free camera. With this camera, you can freely fly around to wherever you'd like.
I want to go
You
inside
are
this
still
building.
able to fully
Nope.
control your train whilst using this camera, and it's very useful for getting a good look at your surroundings.
Hello. Oh, okay.
Move the camera around so it is looking at Thomas.
Right. I mean, I was looking at this guy's garden. Very nice garden. Should we play Farming Simulator? Right, hang on. We have to look at Thomas. Who else?
Now return to the inside camera view using the button shown here.
Done it.
Remember, you can drive Thomas from both the inside cab view and the outside camera you were shown
Premium
earlier.
sheds, I know, right? I love a good shed.
Good job. It looks like everyone has boarded now. You can go ahead and close the passenger doors using the controls shown here.
I even did a video about putting in a new shed in my garden on the second channel, on the variety channel. I don't know if anybody remembers that.
You've got a green signal, so you're ready to continue to the next station. Increase the throttle once again to move Thomas forward.
Right, okay. Off we go. Just drive with the doors open. If they fall out, it's their problem. I don't think it'd be my problem. Minecraft lava? What are you talking about, Minecraft lava? Premium shed. How many horsepower? I have no idea, but there are only a couple of gentle carriages. Up to 38, 39. The problem is I've got to slow down at some point. Yeah. Bit of brakes.
Remember to slow down as you approach a station
sorry,
you
I
want
hit
to
the mic.
stop at, so that you come to a safe stop.
What do you mean Thomas doesn't slow down? Here we go. We're probably coming in a little slow. Oh, we're going uphill. Did wonder why we were slowing down. I don't think there's anything that tells us a gradient here. Oh, camera stopped in a tree.
Good work. Now open the passenger doors to allow the passengers to start boarding.
No, I opened the wrong doors. There we go. Get the right doors open. That's a good... So... Oh, right, okay.
Splendid job.
A splendid
It
job.
looks
Opening
like
the wrong
you
doors.
and Thomas make a great team. And I'm certain you will be an expert driver in no time.
What do you mean expert? I've driven trains all over the world.
You're a great driver.
Thank you.
I can't wait to start our adventures together.
Right then, we've done the tutorial. Yay! Next scenario. Right, let's go for it then, shall we? Let's go for the next scenario.
Thomas and Gordon.
This is a much more of a story sort of game, right?
Thomas is a tank engine who lives at the big station on the island of Sodor. He has 6 small wheels, a short stumpy funnel, a short stumpy boiler, and a short stumpy dome.
Oh,
He is a fussy little engine too, always pulling coaches about, getting them ready for the big engines to take on long journeys.
don't always do what they're told. Oh, I see.
And when trains arrive at the station, he pulls the empty coaches away so that the big engines can go and rest. Thomas thinks no engine works as hard as he does. He loves playing tricks on them, especially Gordon, the biggest and proudest engine of all.
Oh,
Thomas likes whistling cheekily at him.
do some whistling. I think if I went on a railway line and did some whistling, I'd get in
Wake
trouble.
up, lazy bones! Why don't you work hard like me?
It's nice to have a little bit of a story about it.
One morning, Thomas found it hard to wake up.
Oh no.
His fire went out and there wasn't enough steam. It was nearly time for the express, but the coaches weren't ready.
Right, we're going to have to get a good job going here.
At last, Thomas started.
It was Monday, wasn't it? Yeah. It's got to be a Monday morning.
He fussed into the station.
So, one of the things that I wish Train Sim World had, or maybe it does have, and I haven't noticed, is like a story mode. Like, you get a job as a... is locum the right word? Is that a term used... in just one particular... like in the NHS or something? Dentists and stuff. Or does it work for railways as well? GP, consultant. Okay, so no, that's a industry specific term. I don't know what the term would be for a train driver that drives trains for when the actual train driver is ill. or can't get into work, right? Does this game include... I don't know what it includes, to be honest. Where trains get murdered. I don't think so. The closest thing in Train Sim World is journey mode, but there is no dialogue or story, just a set of missions in a logical order. Yeah, like a relief driver? Relief driver. I think, right, we're saying relief driver. I wish there was like a relief driver career mode thing where you were given the options to take on certain routes and you had to decide whether it was one that was up to your skill level or not. And if it was and you did a good job, then your reputation would go up. And then you'd be offered more complicated routes and you'd have a pay grade and all this sort of stuff. I just thought that because there's so many different routes and so many different trains, like a relief driver sort of career mode would be amazing for Train Sim World. And I'm really, really surprised that's not a thing in the game, because it would require very little extra work on the game because most of the existing content's there, right? Anyway, back to Thomas. Here we go.
Hurry up, you, said Gordon, and bring me my coaches. Hurry yourself, replied Thomas.
I'm sure they would have thought about it.
Yes, said Gordon.
There'll be a reason why they haven't made that. Yeah, relief driver or something. Right, here we go. Looks like we're in. Steam's up. We've got to go. We need to make sure we're in the forward motion. Right, come on then. See you, Gordon. Right, what's this? This is... You've got to stop just up here, I think, by the looks of it. There's a lot of labels all on top of each other. There's 3 different labels there. Might overshoot this a little. Oh no, it's not too bad actually. I think we're going straight backwards now. Yes. It looks like Gordon's also doing maneuvers over there. Oh, we're speeding. I didn't take note of the speed limit change. Am I supposed to... Oh yeah, I can see where I'm supposed to be going. I'm only speeding a little bit. Why is it in yards? Good question, I don't know. The latest Microsoft Flight Sim has a sort of career mode. It flopped hard. Oh, we have to go onto a turntable. I don't think we're doing any turning on the turntable. I think we just need to get back where the points are. Right. Oh, I'm heading in the wrong direction. There we are, we're doing alright. Is there a multiplayer mode? What, in this? I'm not sure what games you're referring to now when you ask that question. Here we go. So we need to make sure we make contact with these coaches slowly. So we're nearly there. We're going to slow down in a second. Here we go. Right, where are we going? Visibility out the cab is terrible. I think we're going forwards. Good evening, welcome. Hope you had a good day at work. Yeah, you had the same issue where the end of the line was always maximum speed limit. Well, I'm struggling to get a lot of speed up at all at the moment, but that's fine. Nice bit of shunting. Shouldn't use the twisty thingy turnaround. Right, speed limit change. We can speed up in a moment, I think. Right. What horsepower? I have no idea. Got about 100 yards before we have to slow down. Game looks simple enough that a kid could play it. Well, I'll tell you a little story in a second once I've stopped concentrating on making sure I'm stopping in the right place. Because I want to make sure I get this right. There we are, it's pretty close. Let's make sure we're going backwards. Oh, no, I got off the chair. I fell out of the train last live stream. We don't want to be doing that again. Right, here we go. So, I was doing some train driving on Train Sim World 6, right? And I had it all set up, ready to go. And I had it all set up before the family's evening meal, and my daughter saw it and wanted to give it a try. So I let her have a go, but of course it's relatively complex for her. So I just basically put like the simplest thing in I could and set it up for her to be able to do that. I think she would love this. I think she would love playing this game. My first thoughts? Yeah, I mean, I had moderately high hopes for it, to be honest, in the first place. Oh, we're coming up towards the tunnel now, I think. Oh no, we've still got 300 yards to go. My bad. Yeah, I mean, I had high hopes for it. I think my daughter would love this. Can't see a thing. Oh, we're coming out the other side of the tunnel. So I will almost certainly get my daughter to give this a try and let you know what she thinks. I think we're going uphill. I'm having to put extra juice into it right now. Right, make sure we're going in the right direction. My outdoor camera doesn't seem to be working. I'm not sure why the other cameras aren't working right now. Oh well. There's a torch in the cab. Oh, there's the torch. Flashlight. There we go. We can at least see what's in the cab now. Right, how far have we got to go? Nearly 500 yards. Nice little bit of shunting, actually. Oh, look, should we insert a few for tunnels? That's a good idea, actually. Yeah, we're out the tunnel now. Now, we need to be careful we don't slam into Gordon. There's huge spiders in the tunnel. Oh, okay then. Oh, did this? What the?
Gordon hadn't forgiven Thomas for waking him up from this nap. As soon
I
as
did
the
it too
last
hard.
passenger had climbed on board, he started up so quickly that there was no time to uncouple Thomas.
Oh no! Poor Thomas. Oh, we're driving Gordon now. We've got to teach Thomas a lesson.
Stop! Stop! Come on, keep up, called Gordon.
Have I? I don't think I have control of him. It says go fast. Yeah, I don't have proper control. I seem to have control of the brakes only. That's it. I think I'm supposed to be locked out of the controls, but I still have access to the brakes. Yeah, I think we've got a Runaway Thomas already. Gordon's just absolutely cranking it. I don't have control of the reverser. I only have control of the brakes. So I'm not sure what's going on here.
Hurry, hurry, hurry! Laughed Gordon.
Poor Thomas was going faster than he had ever gone before.
Oh, he's going
He
for
was
it.
out of breath and his wheels hurt him. But he had to go on.
Yeah, we're torturing Thomas. We're in the first main story of we're already torturing. Can we go upside down in this view? No. Looks like Gordon might max out at 72. Do I have any controls? Can I, like, open the passenger doors? No, it seems to be able to do that either. The reverser isn't set. I don't have control of the reverser.
Express coming through!
I don't seem to have control of anything.
Stop, please!
Oh, I can get off the chair. Right, well, looks like we're off. Not much I can do. Stop at some point. It's weird that I have access to the brakes. And that's it. So I'm going to see if I can do anything about that. Just come to watch and saw my childhood, I know, right? Well, I've managed to slow him down. He is just speeding up again. I'm a little bit confused. It doesn't make sense. It's telling me to stop. Oh no, now I can go. The signal just changed. I think it was a good job. Yeah, Thomas deserved it, apparently. Right, let's see if I can get this train to actually stop. Is that too short? Alright, and let's go from the sort of cab view.
At last, they stopped at a station.
At last.
Well, little Thomas, chuckled Gordon, now you know what hard work means, don't you? Thomas was uncoupled, and he felt very silly and exhausted.
Oh, poor Thomas.
Poor Thomas puffed slowly away to rest, and had a long, long drink.
Oh, I could do with a drink.
After that, he was careful to never be cheeky to Gordon again.
Well, there we go. We did something. Total distance was 6 miles. And the score? 4,347. Thomas filling the tank with gin? Oh, that's not water, is it? Right. Speaking of water, I do need to grab one. So I'm going to get myself a drink. I'll leave you guys with 2 minutes of clips, and I'll be back within 2 minutes. And if you guys hang around and we get a few more people watching, maybe the hat will come on as well, and we'll go on to the next scenario. Thomas goes fishing. I'll see you in 2 minutes. Change engines on the left-hand panel. All right, hang on a minute. Right, so we come in here, right? In all of my time of open TTD, have never noticed this button before. I can't believe it. What? Yeah, we need a light bulb. What? Brandon's like, wait, what? How long have I been playing Open TTD? Before it was released as a V1. I need a moment. Oh, yes. Oh, now there's a bench. Just one. That's all we're having. We don't need any more than that. Oh my goodness, my base is being completely annihilated.
Unit lost.
Come on, units, attack!
Oh dear, run out of money.
Unit ready.
Oh, this is not good.
Cluster missile ready. Training. Unit lost.
Right,
Select
controversial. I'm going to missile my own base.
Unit ready.
It saved my skin,
Unit
I think.
lost. Unit ready.
That is a controversial
Structure sold.
defensive option.
It kind of worked. Where did all my money just go? Oh, I bought the train. I was like, why haven't I got any money to buy the train? I was like, oh. I
think I know where your money went.
Well, I was... Right then, folks. Right. So recently we were talking about some Command & Conquer Tiberian Sun, and you saw a clip from it there. I've actually got a video about Tiberian Sun coming out on Wednesday. So keep an eye out for that. If you're not already subscribed, get subscribed to the channel for retro-like, and fun transport and trains. And yeah, this is definitely aimed at a younger generation. But I think if you enjoy this sort of game anyway, you can still enjoy this, right? I think, I'm not sure, but I think my daughter's going to love it. Yeah, I do. Right, so yeah, just a reminder, do like the stream. Let's jump back into the game. I haven't got a touch ball button for this, so bear with me a second. There we go. Kids like trains too. That's the point, actually. I need to message my dad. I want to go to some sort of model railway exhibition with him, and I forgot to speak to him about it and ask him if he wants to go, and then we're going to try and find one to go to, because in the past I've been to the ones at the NEC that they used to do that they don't do anymore, and I want to go to a new one. So if anybody's got any ideas, let me know. Hang on. There we are. Thomas in date. Right, here we go. Let's go. Thomas goes fishing. Build them up to buy in Train Sim World. Definitely. That's a good thing, right?
Thomas goes fishing. When
Right.
Thomas puffed along his branch line, he always looked forward to something special. The sight of the river. As he rumbled over the bridge, he would see people fishing. Thomas often wanted to stay and watch.
There we are. We're going to watch some fishing. That sounds great, right? Maybe it's Brandon and Joke fishing in...
One day, Thomas
Project
stopped
Zomboid.
as usual to take on water at the station by the river. Out of order? Bother! I'm thirsty. Never mind, Thomas, said his driver. We'll get some water from the river. They found a bucket and some rope and went to the bridge.
Right, does this mean I've got to drive to the bridge? Let's do that then. Right, where's my cursor gone? There it is. Right. Nope, no, I've got out. Yeah. Okay, looks like we can head out. I want to be on this side, actually. There we go. I can see what I'm doing. Left-hand drive and all that. Right, let's get the reverser in. Right, here we go. Over to the bridge. Oh, the track just ends. There we go. That's close enough, I think. Right, what now? Climb down. Oh, okay. Cap door. Step down. It doesn't look very happy. There we are. We'll get some water out the river. That's what we need to do. Right, we've got the bucket. How do I get up there? Climb up. Oh, I just stand on that. There we go.
That's good, puffed Thomas happily.
Okay. Oh, we have to get more. One bucket isn't enough. I wonder how many buckets we're going to need. Thomas just kind of make Train Simulator interesting. Well, I think having some sort of story about it makes it interesting. Oh, how many times do I have to do this? I mean, to be fair, I find Train Simulator quite interesting as it is. But I can understand different people have different... Oh my goodness. 4 lots of water. I mean, it is a big tank. It's very big. Not water alert, indeed. Do we need a sound effect for not water alert? There we go. Oh, there we go. I've got to go over there apparently. Climb back into the cab. All right, fine. Right, what now? No, he wants me to sit on that side. Where are we going? Down to the main station. Right. Make sure we're set to forward. And off we go. You're 45 and you grew up with Thomas the Tank Engine. Yeah. I think I was a little bit young for the absolute prime of the original. Like, it was still around and people were still enjoying it, but I think I missed the absolute best parts. By about maybe 2 or 3 years. Yeah, the old models. Be interested to see if there was any N-gauge models. I don't think I've seen any. Get a bit more speed up. First series was 1983, yes. So I was a bit young at that time. We don't seem to be able to go faster than 40 mile an hour in Thomas. Right. We've got quite a distance to go still. Saved on VHS. Wow. I wonder if the flyby camera works. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to stop here, I think. Am I? Yeah, I'm supposed to stop there. Too busy chatting about trains. There we go. Oh dear. Need to pay a little bit more attention to what's going on, don't I? Yeah, I don't think I have any VHS. Oh no, wait. Yeah. I own one VHS, and it's the Back to the Future film, and that's it. Alright. At least I'm heading in the right direction now. Excuse me. Oh, what? Oh, I went past the signal. Oh, I was too busy sneezing. Let's reload at a checkpoint. What was going on? Your mum kept them all? Oh, that's cool. Right, what was going on here? I've got to stop and wait. Okay. See, I saw that I had to go over there, 0.9. Thank you for the fail notification. What can I... Contact signaler. Denied. Your train appears to be off the path. What? It's because I passed the signal and to reverse it's been stuck on red. Great. I don't have Game Pass. I don't think there's anything I can do about this. Might need to... Really? I shouldn't have to restart. Come on. It let me go back to the station and get to a checkpoint. I've save locked myself, haven't I? Is that what they call it? Like in Minecraft, where you spawn lock yourself, where you die on your spawn point. Soft lock, that's it. Can I reverse and use the other side? Well, we'll give it a go. At this point, we'll give anything a try. No, 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 no. It's got to stop on the back as well, look. What if I start going forward again? No, I am stuck between two signals. Reload the checkpoint again. Fair enough. How do I reload the checkpoint again? There doesn't seem to be an option to reload the checkpoint. Look, there's the overview of the things. You think that's on the other track? Thomas is going to get braked into a tunnel. Oh, no. Right, okay, you think that's on the... You know what? I think you might be right. I think that might be on the other track. There is a signal on this side, I think, but I can't quite see. Yeah, there we go. That one wasn't my fault. Right, let's load the checkpoint, see what happens. No, it's done it again. Now imagine a kid coming against this bug. I know, right? It's very naughty. It's not a very naughty signalman. Both sides have a stop. Yep. I'm stuck between two stops. Let's try and violate this stop one and see what happens again. Go to the signal box. Oh, you know what? Maybe I could... Oh. Right. Where's the signal box? Hang on, Thomas. I'll sort this out. Right, so we can't go past this signal. But we are here. Can we climb up the signal and change it? Yeah, I can't do that. There's no... Oh, there's the signal box. Come on, up here. Can I get to the signal box? That's the question. Can't climb over a fence. Oh, there does appear to be a gate over here, though, so let's go have a look. Oh no, there's an invisible wall. We're having to restart. Oh, we got a raid on Twitch. I do apologise. Not very often we have much going on Twitch. Let's have a quick look. Yes. Apparently on Twitch we've got null viewers.
Thomas goes fishing.
It's not actually telling us. Oh, never mind. That's a bit
When
rubbish.
Thomas puffed along his branch line, he always looked forward to something special. The sight of the river.
I mean, to be fair, right? If it's an easy mistake I can
As he
make
rumbled
while
over
talking
the
to
bridge,
chat,
he would
it's
see
an
people
easy
fishing.
mistake
Thomas
a younger
often wanted to
gamer
stay
would
and
be able
watch.
to make anyway. And that's, I think, 2 occasions now where it was an easy mistake to make, right?
One day, Thomas stopped as usual to take on water at the station by the river. Out of order?
That one was definitely
Bother.
a game bug.
I'm thirsty. Never mind,
We'll have
Thomas,
to report
said
it.
his driver. We'll get some water from the river.
Can somebody note the situation, the
They
mission,
found a
etc.?
bucket and some rope and went to the bridge.
Really surprised you didn't fail the mission when you overran it. Well, when I went through it, it wasn't at stop. It wasn't at red. Right, is that close enough? Bucket. Yeah, the thing is though, is that this game is like auto-saving, right? And you only have one autosave, so you can't come in here and go, oh, save to a different slot or anything like that. Also, if I wanted to let my kid play this, they wouldn't be able to play it on
That's
my
good. That's good,
account.
puffed Thomas happily.
Because they'd be playing through the same playthrough, right? Yeah, you can replay missions, but I think it's important to have multiple runs of a game be available. What if I wanted to do 2 separate runs of the game? What if I want to do a run with you guys and a separate run where I play for myself? I wouldn't be able to really properly do that and maintain the level of progress throughout the game. Train Sim World has different profiles. Oh, you know what? No, you know what? This game has different profiles as well. It's just I didn't log in. Maybe it does then. Maybe it does. Right, here we go. It might not be much, but hopefully it's enough to get us going. Keep us going. Yeah, maybe it does have different profiles. Yeah, there is a little bit of a login. There is a login screen at the beginning that I did skip. So you would probably have to have multiple different thing logins, right? Right. Got a yellow signal. It's down. That's good. This time, I'm going to try and talk to the chat. And I'm going to try and keep an eye on what's going on. Just remember to stop before the signal. I know, right? Thomas is maxed out on speed, pretty much. Going pretty good. This time, hopefully we'll get it right. Bit of a pain that, isn't it? So yeah, we've got obviously some Thomas tonight. Open TTD Series 12 Part 2 is on You will definitely not want to miss that. You need to make sure that you're going to be there. It's going to be an absolutely cracking live stream. Right, look, there. This signal, this sign here just says go. Right? And it wasn't until I got to here that I saw that, oh, I also have to stop before I go. There we go, open the doors. That's the second time the tags down the line have confused me. Either the engine, I vaguely remember. You can't make Thursday RDGig. Whatever it is, it can't be more important than Open TTD Season 12 Part 2 Stream 1, sort of. Steerpipe Sister says, I almost 11, never leave the hell, so I'll be there. No, it will be worth being there, so you definitely need to get there. Right, we're off again. Crack some speed going. Hopefully we won't have any more problems with this. Band rehearsal. Hang on a minute. What band? You in a band? Do you play something? Do you sing? Do you sing? Oh, we've got a tunnel, everybody. We have to make sure we do a whistle. Your distance to stopping is the hood at the top. Fair enough. But when on the screen it says go, as well as play keyboard. Place a triangle. Oh my goodness, everything's going a bit crazy. We need the lights. There's the flashlight. They're the signals? Nah. Is that a signal? I think that's just a checkpoint. Oh, it is a signal. No. They needed to have the signals elsewhere. Oh, I'm going to overshoot this. Oh no, or am I? Oh no, is it by too much? Oh no, we were talking about signals. Oh look, the signal's now gone up. And now, we're in exactly the same situation as before, where the signal's changed. If I reverse through it, I won't be able to get through. I wonder if we're going to get exactly the same bug. Well, there's nothing I can do apart from try. And if not, maybe we can skip this one. Come on, if a streamer who is talking to chat gets distracted... Right. Oh no, look. This time the signal's gone down. This time the signal has gone down. Okay. So it seems that the bug was with the other station and this one's okay. Right. We're alright. We're alright. It's okay. Oh my goodness. Right. No, I think it was just that previous station that was bugged. We're all right now.
Suddenly, Thomas began to feel a pain in his boiler.
Oh no.
Oh dear, groaned Thomas. I think I'm going to burst. I've got such a pain. I've got such a pain.
Oh, he's got a pain. So yes, we've got, in chronological order, tonight. Then on Wednesday, we have a Man and Conquer Iberian Sun video coming out. And then like we've got 3 different symbols here all over the top of each other. I've got a checkpoint, I've got a bit I can't go past, and a speed change. 3 symbols all on top of each other, and I don't know. There we go, we've stopped. We've uncoupled. Ooh.
They stopped just outside the last station, uncoupled Annie and Clarabelle, and ran Thomas, who was still groaning, onto a siding right out of the way.
Oh, we need to get a siding out of the way. Right then, here we go. Yes. Oh, and that's the other thing as theme park. I keep getting interrupted by gameplay. So, we've got this fun little live stream tonight. We've got a brilliant Command and Conquer video on Wednesday. An absolutely scorching live stream on Thursday with OpenTTD. And then theme park on Friday, which is going to be great fun as well. And we should have another video on Saturday too.
Then, while the guard telephoned for an engine inspector, the driver found a notice with large letters, which he hung on Thomas in front and behind.
Oh no, poor Thomas.
Danger, keep away. Soon, the inspector and Sir Topham Hatt arrived.
Out of focus.
Cheer up, Thomas, they said. We'll soon put you right.
The driver told them what had happened. So the feed pipe is blocked, said the inspector. I'll just look in the tanks. He climbed up and peered in. Then he came down. Excuse me, sir. Please look in the tank and tell me what you see.
Certainly, Inspector, replied Sir Topham Hatt.
He clambered up, looked in, and nearly fell off in surprise. Inspector, he whispered, can you see fish?
Oh dear.
Gracious goodness me, how did the fish get there, driver?
Oh well, I didn't do anything wrong.
We must have fished them from the river with our bucket, replied Thomas's driver. Well, Thomas, you and your driver have been fishing. But fish don't suit you. We must get them out. They all took turns fishing in Thomas's tank, while Sir Topham Hatt looked on and told them how to do it.
Kane's Wrath, Command and Conquer 3?
Never mind, Thomas, said Sir Topham Hatt.
Might have to give it a try
You
sometime.
will be all right now. There's no need to worry yourself any more. But, he added, I do hope that you and your driver won't go fishing again, as I don't think it suits engines. Do you?
Oh, poor Thomas.
No, sir, said Thomas sadly. Engines shouldn't go fishing.
He sounds like
It's
Dobby.
too uncomfortable.
Thomas has the voice of Dobby, the house elf. Did you hear it? Oh, we have to do some more. We have to do some more. Where is it? No, that's that train sim mod. Right, hang on. Continue. Right. Now we get to load checkpoint. Right, okay, devs. We need the ability to just load a checkpoint at any time in case of any problems. Just put a button somewhere, please. Master has given Thomas a fish. Oh, dear. Oh, he looks happy now.
Thomas and Bertie. One morning, Thomas was waiting at a junction when a red bus arrived. Hello, said Thomas. Who are you?
Look, it's Bertie.
I'm Bertie. Who are you? I'm Thomas. I run the branch line. So you're Thomas, eh? I remember now. You got stuck in the snow. I took your passengers and Terence the tractor pulled you out.
There we go.
I've
Bus
come to help you
replacement
with your
service.
passengers today. Help me? Said Thomas. I can go faster than you. You can't, said Bertie.
Oh, they're going to have a race.
I can, huffed Thomas. I'll race you, said Bertie. Their drivers agreed to the race going ahead.
Oh my goodness, they're off for it.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready, I think.
3, 2, 1, go!
Right, we're off.
Come along, come along. We're coming along, we're coming along.
Okay, took a minute for us to get moving then, but I bet our top speed is probably a little bit fast. Oh, God, Bertie's gone. Okay, we've got a green signal, and it looks like we've got to stop in 900 yards. The subtitles don't match the voice sometimes. Yeah, I've noticed that as well. It's like they changed them last minute and they couldn't be bothered to do the voice again. Oh, there's Bertie going off down the road. We haven't got the handicap or 2 garages yet. Right, we've got to stop soon. Start slowing down a little bit. Don't want to overshoot this one. No, I'm not going to get tricked into going too fast. No, I can't see Bertie anywhere. Here we are, that'll do. We're loading passengers. If it follows the story, you don't need to rush, as there should be a level crossing that stops the bus. Yes, we'll have to see whether it follows the story or not, won't we? Right, get ready. Loading passengers. Lock the doors. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, we're okay. We have got a red signal up ahead. So we'll have... Oh, no, the signal's changed to green. Getting a little bit of game lag. My RAM is at 47%. My CPU is at 25%. My GPU is not running that much, I can tell, because the fans on my computer aren't going nuts. Okay. Yeah, they needed to move the signal notifications to somewhere else on the screen, so that it's only speed and the stops that are signalled on the line. Because it's just too many bits and bubbles and notifications and things on top of each other. Oh well, we went a bit fast through those points, but never mind. Might be able to check the UI elements? That's a good point, actually. No, not main menu. Settings. Accessibility. So, colorblind mode, HUD size, crosshair, lighting, HUD type, normal, simple, minimal, off. Score, current speed, no, that's not in there. HUD and gameplay, disable junction derail, oh my goodness. Oh, that's on. Objective marker, stop marker. You can turn the markers on and off. Markers on track monitor. Measurement units. Automatic, apparently. No, I'm not seeing anything there that would... Next signal marker. You can turn it on or off. You can lean out the window, sort of. But it doesn't see like we... Yeah, we can have the... We can have meters. Do you want me to change it? There we go. I didn't, did I? There we go. Right, what am I doing? We're just going in a minute. Yeah, you can lean out the window, look. There you go. The thing is, I thought you couldn't lean out the window because I was switching. You switch seats. If you press the wrong direction, you have to go. Oh my goodness, there's an extra camera. Rotate through all the cameras. Don't want to do that too much, you get a bit dizzy. Right, we're going really fast at the moment. We've got to stop. Oh no, we're not going to stop in time. Oh no, we're going to go through a signal almost certainly. 50. Oh, 30, 20, 29. No. Oh dear. Too busy playing around with the units, not concentrating where the train was going. Right, here we go. Are we only at 3? I thought we were at more. Oh yeah, because one of them we didn't count because it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault, I'm telling you. Right, okay, come on. Yeah. I wonder if anybody will speedrun the game. Don't know. Going up a gradient. Got some lag. Evening, Thomas? Welcome. Thomas is everywhere. Right. Still okay at the moment. There are several Thomas and Friends games on speedrun.com, but this one isn't one of them at the moment. Do people speedrun Train Sim Gold? I don't know actually. People speedrun OpenTTD. I think I still have one of the top positions. Not the top, one of the top. Right, let's start slowing down a little bit. We've got to stop in just under 300. There we are, it's a bit better. Jobs are good, and I even opened the doors on the correct side. Speaking of Train Sim, speaking of OpenTTD, any thoughts on the whole Atari thing? I made 2 videos about it. Have you seen my videos? I made one when the news first broke, and then one once we got more information. Right, signal's still at stop.
We need to get back up to speed if we are going to beat Bertie.
Oh, we're off. How do you speedrun OpenTTD? Build as much as you can in fast forward. It doesn't quite work like that. Right, we're going to get a bit of speed up. I shall look after the stream. YouTube is strange, only shows me your videos when you stream. And what you want to do is, instead of going to just YouTube's page, go to your you go to your subscriptions page, right? There you will see all the videos from everybody you're subscribed to. When it comes to OpenTTD, there are several different categories on speedrun.com, including fast forward, no fast forward, default settings, custom settings, and the 4 different climates. If you look at if you look at the Toyland climate for no fast forward default settings, I am currently 3rd. I'm slowing down, I don't know why I'm slowing down. We've got 400 meters until we need to stop. There we go. I think we're going slightly uphill. I'm having to put power in to keep it moving. There we go. Just make sure which side of the platform we're on. Open the right doors. Photo mode. Yes, there's a photo mode. I'm not really interested in it. Yeah. Right, we're loading passengers. Doing quite well. Let's lock the doors. And the signals change, so off we go. Yeah, I currently am in 3rd on the speed run for that climate. I did that in 25 minutes and 21 seconds. 2nd place is 20 minutes and 40 seconds. And 1st place is 20 minutes and 16 seconds. So, 2nd place is quite a bit ahead of me, but 1st place is not much further ahead of them. So if you can close the gap onto 2nd place in the speed run, then you can probably get pretty close to 1st. And I did make a video about it. It's part of my challenge series, so have a look at my channel, go to my playlist, look for my challenge series. Can't see anything. So yeah, you can speedrun OpenTTD. There's a few different. There's actually not only is there each climate, but there is fast forward, no fast forward, default settings, and custom settings for each of the challenges. And there's actually 3 different challenges: £1 million, 100% and 90%. And I did the £1 million one. I didn't do the 100% or the 90%. So I don't know how many different combinations there are. If... Hang on a second, I need to make sure I stop the train. Stopping a little short, but... Oops, sorry, I hit the mic. It's not too bad. Anybody see Bertie? I can't. So yeah, so the number of different tables there are for on speedrun.com for OpenTTD. Why am I not going forward? Oh, I think I accidentally pressed the reverser. There we go. Is 3 times 2 times 2 times 4. I can't do that in my head. I'm clever enough to work out what to do in maths. Not good enough to know exactly how to calculate everything. Have you ever seen Severn Valley Railway? Hang on, we've got a speed restriction. What have we got? Can't tell exactly when it is though. Somewhere up ahead? Stick right out, see if we can see it coming. No. I think I can be able to stop okay here. Pretty sure it works with the gamepad. Might be easy for the kids to learn the controls. Shall I stick a gamepad in and see what happens? I can give it a go.
We've done it! We beat Bertie! Well done, Thomas, said Bertie. That was fun. But I think we should have another race to see if I can beat you next time.
Oh. There we go. Complete the story of Thomas and Bertie. You should... Should do as you can use gameplay on Train 16, yeah. Oh, poor Bertie. Right, there we are. I've plugged a controller in to see what would happen. And I also hit the credits. No! Oh, that's going to end the live stream potentially. Oh, fiddlesticks. Right, if it goes down, it'll come back quickly. Don't worry. Hold tight, everybody. We might have a false ending. Are we still here? Oh, oh dear, oh dear. I'm sorry about that, everybody. So, the short version of the story is that I've got a button on my touch portal, and it just does it. It just does the countdown and stops the stream. I've got no way to cancel it. Yeah. Right, so I could use my joystick. Yeah, in theory, I think I could use my joystick. Let's go to continue. Right, so this one is going to be... The next scenario is Percy's Troublesome Day Part 1. Let's go to the main menu. Put it on another menu so you have to press it twice. Maybe. Controls. Gamepad controls. Remote camera. Okay. I don't know if these will just work after just plugging this in straight away. It's definitely not working in the menus. Should I restart the game? I'm going to restart the game quickly. Just to see if restarting the game picks up the controller. Seeing as we're at the main menu anyway. Yeah. It's true, I haven't managed to fall off a train yet this stream. We did actually accidentally stop the stream briefly, but don't worry. The thing is, it won't kill it on YouTube because I haven't got that setting enabled. So, by the way, folks, it does ask for a Dovetail Live login at the beginning, and you can skip it. Right, so, yeah, at the moment, the controller that I have is doing absolutely nothing in this game. I think it's because it's set up as a PlayStation controller that works on a PC rather than an Xbox controller. Maybe. I would probably have to program it. I'm not going to sit around and mess around with the controller. Right, controller's going. I bet if I went through the... I don't know. Screw it. It's gone. You could probably do it in Steam. Yeah, maybe. Let's carry on with the mission-y things in the game. Where's the game gone? There it is. Right then. So we've got some. Oh no, what's this? Got some stories here. Thomas and Bertie. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Shunting challenge. Shunt trucks in the correct order. No, let's do Percy's Troublesome Day Part 1. They could have at least made it work with touchscreen controls, did they not?
Percy's Troublesome Day. Percy had a busy day ahead and was...
I think this is a game issue because if I remember correctly, Train Sim World 6 only works with an Xbox controller and nothing else. This controller here, I've actually got an unboxing video coming out on the second channel for it, and it worked in two games. The other two games that I tried, it was a rally game and a destruction racing game. And in one of them, it worked out of the box. And in the other one, I had to map keys, but they both worked. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Probably a setting. I don't think it does. I don't think Steam can fix this. I think Train Sim World will only work with that one controller, because when I googled trying to get the Logitech heavy equipment side panel working, a lot of the things was like, oh, you have to have an Xbox controller, oh, this only works with an Xbox controller. So there's advanced settings, effects. Okay. Oh, hang on, what was that? Oh no, that's NPC. think that's why it's a branded picture of a controller in the settings. Anyway,
Trying
let's continue.
his best not to be late.
Mustn't be late today, he said to himself. Sir Topham Hatt is relying on me.
Come on, Percy, said his fireman. Off we go.
Right, okay. Turn the reverser to forward, off we go. Got quite a distance to go. Gordon's already legged it. We have a speed restriction. Oh, it's a busy day on the line. Gordon's gone off ahead. We've got other trains going around the track. Fantastic. There we go. And Fran the Man has gifted 2 viewer plus gift subs. Thank you very much, Fran the Man. Yeah, on PC these games only support Xbox controls, but Steam could emulate one if you set it up correctly. Yeah, see, that's the thing, you see. Taser has been gifted viewer plus. And so has Mark. Congratulations to both of you and thank you very much, Fran the Man. Whistles are very muted, aren't they? This is Percy. Oh, was that Annabelle? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Let's see how fast this little train can go. Full speed ahead. Wheel with a large wheel in the middle. No, I don't think it was. Right, we've got 600 meters and then we have to stop. We're not going very quickly. We're going even slower than what Thomas was doing. I don't know what the brakes are like on this particular engine. So we might have to be a bit conservative. You scrolled? Oh yeah, the number of people that just like do a little bit of scrolling by accident. Brakes aren't the best, but they seem to be good enough. Here we go. See how close we can get. It's not too bad. That's not too bad. Let's open the doors. Nice. Ugh. Come on, everybody. Hurry up. Get on the train. I haven't got all day. Don't just wander around all over the place. How do? Right. Oh, there's the whistle. And doors. Yep. Okay. And we're off. Oh, it's Thomas. Is it? Hello. Oh, he doesn't look very happy. I wonder what he's not happy about. Oh, well, we're off. See how much speed we can get up. I think we're going slightly downhill. Is that an aircraft? Oh, there's an aircraft in the sky. Next signal's green. Oh, we're doing alright this time. Looks like we've got a speed restriction coming up. where is that speed restriction exactly? It's difficult to tell. It just says 24, like grayed out somewhere further down the line. There's a hot air balloon going up front. I managed to get up to 61. What, is it here? Yeah, there's the speed restriction. Probably would have derailed then if it was turned on. Sorry everybody, I'm coming through a bit quick. It's quite nice. I like it. What do you guys think? Do you think it's worth playing? And do you think it's worth the price? Cows? I didn't see the cows. Yeah, are they out this side? No, but there's the hot air balloon. I hope they're having a nice picnic up there. That's what you do in hot air balloons, isn't it? Have a picnic. Yes, it's two different questions, really. Do you think it's worth playing, and do you think it's worth the price? And I think my answer to those two would be different. Look, now we can see the distance to the speed limit change there. Go. Oh no!
Percy arrived at Elsbridge Station and collected his passengers, but he had to wait for Bertie the bus.
Where is Bertie?
Said Percy impatiently.
He's going to make me late.
Just then, he heard a voice calling out.
Wait! Wait!
At last, Bertie screeched into the station.
Oh my goodness, he's really going for it round those corners.
Where have you been?
Asked Percy.
I've been waiting ages for you. I thought you were supposed to be the fastest bus on Sodor.
Could do with some Thomas style music. Agreed.
Some road repairs were being done, and I had to wait for the workmen to let me pass, explained Bertie.
Well, now I'm going to be late.
Percy
I'm not
huffed.
sure how much contents there is.
As soon as the guard blew his whistle, Percy raced away.
Here we go
He
then.
knew he had to make up for lost time.
Right, come on. Sit down. Franderman says, find it weird that it's nearly half the price of the game just for the DLC. I know, right? I find it weird that games are released with DLC. For me, DLC should come later. If you're releasing DLC when the game's released, surely that's just content that should have been in the game. But I can also see how for some games that would make sense, right? For games that have a vast expanse of different content, that not everybody's going to want all those different bits of content, instead of making the game really expensive, you make the game relatively cheap and let them buy the bits of content that they want to experience. And so from that side of things, I kind of understand. But also there's just a big part of me that's saying, why isn't the whole
But
game
then there was
begin with?
trouble. As Percy rounded the bend, he saw that some cows were blocking the line.
Oh no. don't know if we're going to stop in town very easily. Cows on the line. What's going on?
Oh no,
Make some
moaned
soup.
Percy. No, I'm sure to be late. Please move out of the way, you silly cows.
Okay, so another YouTuber's channel just set
It looks like we'll have to
world
go and move
record
the cows
attempts.
ourselves. said
Apparently
this
using
fireman.
Gordon running from current world record is 17 minutes. Yeah, I had a look on what did I have a look on? I had a look on speedrun.com, but there weren't any records for this game at all. Climb down from the cab. Oh, the game's doing that thing again where it expects me to have not done something and I've already done it. So I've got to get up. And then step down again. Right, we've got to approach the cows. Come on, move. Move. Come on. Get a move on. Move over. Thank you.
At last, the cows had been moved, and Percy could continue on his way.
Hooray, peeped Percy. We can go now.
I'm just milking it. DLCs work well for trains and worlds. People only want to drive certain trains and routes. Yeah, exactly. So for games that have a massive expanse of different sort of contents that not everybody's going to want to go for, I can understand, like, you're buying parts of a game, right? Oh no, we've got a bad puns counter. But for a lot of games, it should be like an expansion, like the extra content that people want to maybe play after. The whole game should be there, and then when people have finished it, then you can move on to a whole new story, not just things that are missing from games. So Train Sim World's not too bad, but a lot of other games, like, it's just content that's missing. What is it I say? It's like, if the game isn't worth playing without the DLC, it's not a game. Not a full game. There we go. I'm pretty sure I made 2 puns there. Not just one. There we go. I think I did a good job. Right, we're loading with passengers. I say we're loading with passengers, there's nobody there. Let's lock the doors and go. We're doing a lot better now. Now we know what labels are clearly for what purpose. The one thing that I still really dislike about the in-game labels is that I nearly always can't see how far away a speed limit is. I don't like that. Obviously, some games are going to have bugs. It's just the way that things are, especially when they're relatively new. Quick, with the light. Turn the flashlight on going into the tunnel. Evening, welcome to the stream. We're just driving Percy at the moment. I'm doing a little better now that I've worked out some of the quirks, I think. There are a couple of quirks. Yeah, but it'll be alright. I think it's been fun to at least check it out. The question is, though, to all of you who are watching now, do we want to do more of this next week? Or do you want to come back to Train Sim World? Because I think we might have some new routes to look at. You're not sold on it, but it's fun to watch. Yeah, I think my assessment is that I think it's worth playing if you're into the genre. I'm not sure it's worth playing based on the price. I feel like it's a little expensive. I do. I'll go have a look at it. I'll just confirm how much it is in a minute. Whoa, I didn't stop the train. Whoa, what's going on? Okay. Let's go have a look while the doors are open. Where's my Steam? My Steam's gone. There it is. Steam. Store page. So, yeah, it's coming up at 30 UK pounds, £29.99. But there's a DLC for £12.99, which means if you want the entire game, it is £39.99. I mean, it's a nice little game, but hefty on the price tag. Right, off we go. Yeah, the entire game for now. Yeah, if you want the entire game at launch, it's 40 UK pounds. Especially if they are aiming this at a younger audience, that's a lot. I mean, I think it depends how much content's in there, right? Yeah, if it goes on sale, it'll probably be worth it. Percy doesn't seem to be able to go much faster than 60. At least pulling these carriages anyway. Yeah. Speaking of things being on sale, so there's some of the Train Sim World DLCs on sale at the moment. I'm going to have a look at them after the live stream. I've got to slow down. What station we need to stop at? The train just seemed to want to stop from like 15 kilometers an hour down to 0 very quickly then. Did you see that?
Percy soon arrived at Farquhar Station. He saw that the station master was waiting for him.
I'm sorry we're late, said Percy. There were cows on the line, and Bertie was late, and...
It's all right, Percy, smiled the station master. It looks like you're having one of those days. Anyway, you're only a few minutes late, and the delays weren't your fault, so we'll say no more about it. Now, I've had a phone call from Sir Topham Hatt, and he wants you to collect some trucks from the quarry.
OK,
Puffed Percy.
we'll go right away. I just need to leave my coaches in the siding first.
So there we go, folks. We completed that little bit. And the next bit is Percy's Troublesome Day Part 2. I'm not sure how many Troublesome Days parts there are, but we'll see. I wonder if they use the actual narrator for this game. I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah, they are on sale at the moment. I'm going to have a quick look. In fact, let's have a quick look now. Okay. I'm going to have a quick look now and just say. Right, so, according to this list, there are 147 Steam entries for Train SimWorld 6. 147. Remember, some of them might be packs of things with the same thing in it. So, there is there's several different routes. Here we go. So there's some of these have the compatible word in front of them, which I think means that they've come from a different train sim series. Can I show this? Yeah, I think so. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. So you can see that this one says Train Sim World 6. Okay, but this one says Train Sim World 6 compatible, which probably means it's a DLC from a different train sim game that is working, right? Yeah, previous Train Sim Worlds. Yeah. So I was considering getting some of these DLCs. Some of them are like 80% off, but obviously they're the older ones. I think I'd be interested in the West Coast Main Line. Oh, here we go. New release top sellers. Oh, here we go. Right. So apparently the top seller that is on sale right now, there's some DLCs at 30% off. West Coast Main Line, the Carlisle route add-on is half price. It looks like all the Train Sim World add-ons are not on sale. It looks like it's only older stuff. But I think I'd be tempted to get a couple of them. Especially, there's the Great Western Express Remastered route add-on. Not sure what that is. There's the West Coast Main Line Birmingham to Crewe route add-on. Oh no, wait, that's full price. There's the Southern British Rail Class 171. See, that is just the vehicle. That's not on sale either. There's a lot of West Coast. Is there any East Coast Main Line stuff? Let's see what we got here. See, there's remastered Brighton Eastbourne stuff. That's the southeast, I think. I'm just going to start looking at the pictures. Oh, what's this? There's the West Cornwall local Penzance and St Ives route add-on. That looks like it's got an old British engine on there. That might be worth getting, right? Any recommendations from chat? Can I get this link? Yeah, here we go. Here's the link. Here's the link to the page I'm looking at. I think you can filter these by whether they're on sale as well. So I'm not so sure about that. Let's see. Here we go. There's the Bakerloo line, which is the... it's one of the undergrounds. I think we should have that. I feel like I want one of the underground lines, right? Simulator Adventures, Jack Mac says, the West Coast Main Line, Preston to Carlisle, the Bakerloo line. Yeah, the Bakerloo line. I want that. I think we should do that next week. What do you guys think? We should go underground? Train Sim World Underground next week. That sounds like it'd be good fun. Have I just accidentally gone to the top of the page again? I have. Okay. Any other shout-outs from chat before we carry on? Peterborough Doncaster has Newark Northgate? Peterborough Doncaster. Don't know where that is. Hang on a minute. Have I gone past it? Oh, hang on. There's also the West Cornwall Steam Rail Tour add-on. That's on sale at the moment. Is it just UK trains? No, there's all sorts. Obviously, my personal interest is a little bit more closer to home. There's a single Netherlands line. What's this? Oh, there is some more. Oh my goodness, there's so many different things on this. I'm getting quite close to the bottom of the list though. Bunch of Swiss and German ones. Okay. Yeah, there's the Bakerloo. Is there one that goes through Newcastle? I don't know. You sent a Steam message? Oh my goodness, check them out. East Coast Main Line. How did I not see that? Nice. That's what I think I was looking for. Oh. I wonder if it goes all the way down. Let's have a look. What does it say? 80-mile section in the East Coast Main Line between Peterborough and Doncaster, as it is today. Oh, it's got all the cool trains that I want on there as well. Nice. Because that's my local high-speed line, right? The East Coast Main Line. So what was there? There's the... Oh my goodness, I've... Yeah, there's a few on here. I'm not gonna go crazy with these, but I'm gonna have a quick look down some of this list. So East Coast Main Line, and then I think that's it. I suppose. Ooh, I suppose something you could do is order them by, like, most discount and see if any of those are worth getting. Right. Can I do that? Will this store page let me do that? Let's have a look. New releases, top 7 discounts. Okay. But can I order by discount? There's only a filter. Right, I'm gonna have a look at this after the stream. And see if I can... Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can pick up a few for next week. Steer Pike says, I'm sad we never got to 100 viewers. Well, don't worry. Maybe we will next week when we go underground. Manage 93. Oh, that's close, isn't it? Yeah. The DLC for the West Coast Main Line only goes to Milton Keynes? Oh, well. I'll pick up a few of the DLCs. Just a few of them. Greeting of Flawless?
Oh, look who's here. It's that green caterpillar with red stripes.
Oh, please, do be quiet, Percy said sternly.
I don't have time for your tricks today. We'll show him some tricks.
Oh dear. Right, so let's have a look. Can't see very well. Right, I have to move up to that. Okay. Get myself into forward. think we're doing all right. So apparently the narrator is one of the narrators. Oh, we need to go backwards now. Let's make sure we're in reverse. Yeah, we're pulling. We're hauling. Here we go. Oh, we're speeding. I didn't mean to do some speeding. There we go. I do think it's a little bit easy to get gold on some of these. Sometimes it feels like fail or gold. Exactly, that's what I mean, Brand. What? Did you guys see that? I was going at 0 kilometers an hour, but still slid down for a while. About to say goodbyes. Well, not too quick. Have a good rest of it. It's raining. Oh, is it raining? Is that why I slid? Let's find out. Oh, it is actually sliding. Okay, fair enough. Right, let's put ourselves into forward. They do feel quite hefty. Also overly powerful. There's the tricky trucks. Going to need sand. I don't think we have sand in this game. Should we do a bit more sliding? Oh, that was almost perfect. He doesn't look very happy about the situation. Is it easy to crash? I'm pretty sure I could just full speed this and we'd just crash terribly. But I'm not going to do that right now. Right, where are we going? Forwards? I like the way you actually have to pick up the slack on the trains. What happens if I brake? Do they get closer together? Yeah. The actual linkages between the engine, between the trucks work. This would be nice to set up as a model railway, wouldn't it? Handy handbrake turn, bit of drifting. I do like using a bit of handbrake turn. One of my favourite games where... what era was it? I can't remember now for sure. I think it was PlayStation 2. There was a game called Midnight Club 2. Cracking racing game. quite open world city racing. I always enjoyed the open world city racing. Quite enjoyed Burnout Paradise because of that as well. But the reason why I mention it, I don't know if we're going to stop this train in time. We're sliding. No, we're sliding past it. Oh my, we're just sliding down the hill. Come on. Okay, I've still got points for that somehow. And the reason why I mentioned it is because there was a very good kind of capture the flag mode in the game where you raced around the city, getting the flag off each other's cars. So you crash into the car to get the flag off them. But there was all sort of like really cool trick shots.
On, faster, faster. No, no, stop pushing.
Uh-oh. I'm trying to brake, but it's not working very well. Troublesome trucks indeed. Should we try and do the sand? No, that did nothing. The trucks are definitely pushing. Like, the speed just starts piling up if I don't hold the brake. Yeah, it was... yeah. No sand. That's a shame. But you want to keep the whole thing quite simple, don't you? We've got to go this entire distance at this speed. Or am I not meant to be fighting it as much as this? Am I meant to be letting the trucks push me down faster? Oh, they're definitely pushing me faster now. Oh, I can't accelerate. Oh no, wait, I can accelerate. Look how fast we can go. Oh my goodness. That was nearly a derailment. Oh, we've got to stop in a second. I don't think it's going to... We're not going to stop in time. No way going to stop in time. I'm full brakes. Oh, actually... I think the marker's going up. What? I can't... Oh my goodness, this signal only just changed. Grade levels out here, yeah. Full braking. Whoa. That was a bit of a close call. Shows the distance as the crow flies rather than track distance. Well, yeah, it's quite obvious that is now, but that's not very helpful for what I wanted. Oh look, it's Thomas. Is it Thomas? Yeah, it's Thomas. Hi. We just had some trouble with some trucks. Oh, everybody's got brollies on the platform because it's raining. We have to remember we're going to probably do a little bit of sliding, so...
Phew, that was close.
said Percy.
Now that's enough from you trucks. I've had enough trouble today. Spoil sport.
Little argument. Right, looks like we can get going again, actually. Oh, we were just waiting to pass Thomas. It was a pass in place. Okay, that's good. Get a bit of speed up now. It's going quite nice. Getting a bit boggy in the rainfall. There's a spare tractor there. It's quite nice doing these kind of old-fashioned branch lines. Oh, more cows. I wonder if they're similar to the cows that we had previously. There we go, coming up to a station. Oh yeah, we've got to account for the sliding, haven't we? So we stop there. Right. Oh, we get to go again. Oh, it was a go via? Oh, no, it had the stop. Oh, was it a go via? Oh, sorry. Notifications. Oh, we might be a little bit late to the schedule now. We need to put our foot to the floor. Got about a kilometre to go. There we are. Yeah, the next one's is it a go via? Yeah, the only way, I think the symbol on the track is the same, but the symbol at the top of the screen is different. No idea how I managed to find the flash. What I really need is to be able to see the chat on the screen, so I don't have to look away from the game to read chat. But then I don't want you guys to see chat on the screen, I want you guys to see the game. Oh yeah, it's a very murky day out there. Oh, there was a speed limit there. Never mind. We'll just go at 84 kilometers an hour downhill. Game a little loud. There we go. Microphone's fine. Microphone's exactly where it should be. The thing about this game is that you want to hear the voices, but the in-game sound's quite loud. So in the audio settings, what we want to do is bring the game sound effects down a notch to leave the dialogue at maximum, right? Maybe some of the ambience down a touch as well. So that you can still hear the dialogue, because the dialogue was a bit quiet earlier on when we were doing the balancing on the sound. Yeah. Is there a narrowboat simulator? Don't know. There's all sorts of simulators, isn't there? I mean, obviously around here we like trains and transport quite a lot. There's quite a few simulators we could look at. But I want to try and keep mostly on topic for this channel. Although, if there is a game that I try where oh god, we've got to stop. Oh, I didn't see that one. Is it? No, that's a go via. That's a go via. Oh, thank goodness for that. These are all go vias. We're fine. Barge simulator. Barge sim. There was one of the games that we voted for in the community gaming night over on the Discord recently was a shop simulator where you worked as a group to run a store. And while we're talking about it, don't forget, like the stream. Get your like in before we call it a night. Right, what's this one? This one's a go via as well. We've got a speed limit change in ages, so we need to keep going. Oh, we've got to stop and wait. Oh, it's a go. It's a go. Right, we've got another stop and wait in 400 and something. Now it's a go. I think we're too on time. We're doing too well. Fantastic. Oh, more cows. Some of them are lying down. Apart from Train Sim DLC, have you bought anything in the Steam sale? No. I didn't really even notice there's much of a sale on. I nearly got into the breach just because I really liked FTL. But at the moment I have all the games that I'm planning to do for content for the next couple of months. I can't think of anything else. One of the perks of the job is free game keys, eh? There is a bit of that. Some of the games that I've done recently have been free game keys. Not many. Yeah. What are the green and orange gauges? That's the throttle and the brake. In this game, unlike Train Sim World 6, you don't have full control of the amount of power. You just... Oh, hang on, I've got a hard stop in 1.5 kilometers. You just apply brake to slow down, and you apply accelerator to speed up. Yeah, there's a bit of gauge and stuff. So yeah, you're waiting for Everspace to come down. Sometimes some things will never come down in price. I mean, if anybody sees anything in the Steam sale that they feel is like a good deal, feel free to like throw a screenshot in the general chat of the Discord. We often do that, especially if it's a game that we feature on the channel a lot. But I haven't really seen anything to grab. Everspace 2 is 80% off. Wow. Are there any other games that I play that might be good for DLCs right now? I can't think of any. You're on Xbox. Oh dear. Xbox. Yeah, I think if I was limited to Xbox, I I'd probably sell it and get a Steam Deck. No, we're doing a little bit of speeding, so I'll just blow the whistle. We're all right now. I think we're nearly at the end of the line. Yeah. I tell you what though, I've bought a few things on GOG recently. And if you guys want to get anything on GOG, make sure you use my affiliate link to support the channel. Genuinely though, I have... Oh, we might slip because the wheel slipped, so let's do some sliding. Yep, we're sliding. No, don't keep the engine powered. I mean, that wasn't the best stop, but never mind.
Percy arrived at the harbour just in time. Sir Topham Hatt was waiting for him.
We did a good job.
Well done, Percy. Right on time, he said. I've heard you've had quite a difficult day today. But you got all your work done and once again proved what a really useful engine you are.
Oh, thank you, sir,
Puffed Percy. As a reward for all your hard work, I'm sending you to the works for a shiny new coat of green paint.
Percy beamed with pride.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Lovely, lovely little Percy's all happy there. Well, I think that's a good start, don't you? Now, before we wrap up, right? I want to know: do you want to see me do some of the DLC lines from Train Sim World 6 next week, or do you want me to do one more week of this? Okay, so shout out with all your thoughts. Let me have a quick look at some of the other things that we've been talking about. Apparently there's a Team 17 spring sale on. Team 17 have done some fantastic stuff for some games. Sweet Transit. I'm looking at it. I'm not sure it's my thing. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember seeing many people shouting out about it on my channel saying, "Oh, you've got to give this one a try." Some of them yeah. Could you mix and match? This getting repetitive, but it could be funny if you have time. Maybe it's something that I could do at the end of a different stream, right? Like if I was doing another stream and we had half an hour or an hour extra on the end of the stream, we could maybe jump into this. Fran the Man says Train Sim World 6. DJ says Train Sim World 6. Okay. It sounds like we might be doing some of that. Overcooked 2 75% off. Not seeing much else jumping out at me at the moment. Not on that sort of Team 17 side of things. So, yeah. There's a couple of the Anno games with a bit of money off. Not that I've really played them. Yeah. What? Oblivion Remastered is in the sale at £40. I mean, I did enjoy Oblivion, but I will not be getting that. Interesting. Let's see. It'd be amazing to see if Thomas Trains were compatible with Train Sim World. It's a completely separate game. It's not. But maybe they'll bring out a DLC for Train Sim World 6 that allows you to move some of them over. I'm not sure. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Okay. There's already a Thomas DLC. It uses West Somerset. Well, there you go then, folks. And we might have a look at that one day. But after the stream, I'm gonna have a quick look at some of the DLCs for Train Sim World 6. I will grab one and we'll do something we'll do something next week on that point. Yeah, we finally hit 51 likes. Oh my goodness, only 41 purchase. Definitely need to make sure you get your likes. If you've enjoyed a stream like this, or you want to see more train driving, you want to see more retro games, strategy and simulation, make sure you're subscribed. We're going to be going to Open TTD on Thursday with a live stream, and it is going to be an absolutely fantastic live stream. And of course, in addition to that, we've got theme park on Friday. Fingers crossed it doesn't crash too many times. In addition to the live streams this week, we've got a video coming out on Wednesday, Command and Conquer Tiberian Sun video. It's a Tale from Memory Lane video, and there's a video coming out at the weekend. And when I said that earlier in the stream, I couldn't remember which one it was, but I've just remembered, and I'm not 100% sure it'll be done in time. I think it will be, but if it is, I don't think no, wait, I did put a spoiler on the Viewer Plus subscriber thing on the Discord. Make sure you're a Viewer Plus subscriber. Get subscribing, get supporting the channel. All the information's on the website. Go check it out. And that's going to be all for tonight. So, thank you very much, everybody. Take care. I want to hear all your feedback and thoughts and ideas. Make sure you put in all the comments in on everything, all the videos, all the live streams. I try to read as many as possible, and thank you very much for all the support, everybody. So have a good start to the week, and I will see you all